What's up, ladies and gents? So recently, some new footage for Gotham Knights released. IGN got the exclusive, so I'm going to be doing my reaction to that, adding a little bit of commentary in here to kind of explain what I think of the game so far and how excited I am to play. So hopefully you guys enjoy the video. If you want more videos like this, let me know in the comments below. Otherwise, it's go time.
You want to break into the GCPD headquarters for a what if? Be my guest.
I decrypted the case Batman sent with his message. We should focus on that.
I looked it over, but did I get everything? It doesn't look complete. He says this has implications that could shake Gotham to its core.
Ominous, but not exactly helpful. I saw a few places we should poke around. Construction sites, a quarry.
He also mentioned a Dr. Langstrom. Anyone know him?
He's a zoologist at Gotham University. Not sure what his connection is, though.
Let's divide up the work. We can meet at the Belfry when we're done. Get it up and running.
Who gets to talk to Langstrom?
All right, so first off, I got to say I really enjoy how they're doing. You get to select the character in the very beginning. I think that's pretty cool, and how they each talk and add something to the story to give you a kind of a way of knowing, you know, what is my character going to do? What are his or her motivations? So I like that setup. Now, I don't want you to think this gameplay is going to be exactly like Batman Arkham series. There are a lot of significant differences. They are trying to separate, of course, that some. And for those of you that don't know, Dr. Langstrom is, spoiler alert, Man-Bat. So there's a little bit of info tidbits for you. So let's check out some of the gameplay. Already it looks great.
What do we know so far about this professor?
Kirk Langstrom, judging by the half-finished file with the code black, Batman was digging into him hardcore.
So if you want to see uncut gameplay with no commentary, check out IGN's video, and I'll have that linked in the description. This is merely adding commentary over this video so that you guys can get my sense of how I feel about the game. And already I love the look of the game. I love the aesthetics. It feels like Gotham already, just in this building. And, you know, that kind of dark, gritty atmosphere where everything... It's like the streets look normal in a way, but old, run down. But here you can see that this aesthetic up on the rooftops looks really good. And I love the flow. The movement seems really fast. Obviously not realistic in any way, but definitely fun to watch. And that's what a Batman game really should be. Even though I know it's not Batman, it's the Batman Rogues gallery of rogues and obviously his super friends.
So we got a positive ID on this faculty dude, Kirk Langstrom.
Right. And again, that is the Man-Bat. You guys might remember back in Arkham Knight, we did a few missions with the Man-Bat, or should I say, to figure out what was going on with the Man-Bat. He scared us quite a bit in that in my previous walkthrough of that. So make sure you check that out. Man-Bat is a pretty cool character. It's so funny too because it's literally, you know, it's a play on Batman, but Man-Bat. So instead of looking like a man, he actually, a man, looks like a bat.
Do we know where his office is?
Seriously? Crap. Well, our notes had his office on the 3rd floor of Molson Hall.
Got it.
I'm not a big fan of the windows. If you look at the windows, you can tell they're fake. But, I mean, that's such a small thing. You can easily see that there's nothing inside those windows, and it's...
3rd floor balconies open.
Beggars can't be
Don't mind
choosers,
if
but I just want to point out some of the things that I see.
Recording.
Of course, you know, the Court of Owls is going to be a huge thing in this game, so therefore, you know, the symbolization for the Court of Owls. Now, I don't know too much about the history of Batman, as I am a Superman fan, obviously. So if there's anything that I'm wrong in all of this, please let me know. Because I really don't know too much of the story of the Court of Owls.
Hardly any police work here. Langstrom must have been killed somewhere else.
I do like the inner monologue, as well as the detective work, just like the Batman Arkham series. I think that was one of the best things about the Batman series that we love so much, was really getting to feel... That's why I loved the new Batman movie, because you really get to feel like you're a detective, and you're trying to solve a mystery. So obviously that should play into this game as well.
So far, nothing here.
Our professor is very dead. I'll let you know when I find the crime scene.
Voice acting, I'm a little iffy on so far, at least with Batgirl.
The real
But
challenge
we'll
will be
see
getting out of here without the cops finding me.
as we continue on in our adventure. It's not too bad. It's just it could definitely be better, but I'm not going to hold that against the game or whatever. It's already sold me on the
That's a lot
atmosphere.
of damage.
But this is supposed to be the very beginning of the game, the first mission,
This
so...
must be where Langstrom died. The cops cleared out of here way too fast.
I do like the fact that they're not straying from blood and
Langstrom must have been working when he was attacked.
those type of things.
Significant blood loss here.
My guess is, maybe he wasn't, I don't know yet. Maybe he
Evidence
wasn't
of a
attacked.
struggle, then the attacker pinned him to the wall. They were merciless.
I don't know, maybe...
Langstrom was dying, but he tried to get to that cabinet instead of the door.
I'm just kind of thinking
so
like it's the
important?
Man-Bat, so was he turning into the Man-Bat, or is there something else afoot here? How are they going to do the character in
A
this game?
hidden
I have no
door.
idea.
What secrets were you keeping, Dr. Langstrom?
But it's a lot of inner monologue so far. Oh, it looks like we got an investigative crime scene. Okay.
A thermostat would be a clever place to hide a keypad.
So you need to mark clues and you need to match them up, I guess.
A microwave. I hope Langstrom wasn't combining burritos with genetic specimens. Langstrom made sure to remember those dates. I should too. A phone number, but that's not a Gotham area code. Could be useful.
So I guess once you mark the clue, you put them together and see if they match up. Okay.
Perfect. Time to see what
Simple,
Langstrom was so desperate
but-
to hide.
You know, I don't mind that. That's not too bad. Aesthetic-wise, dude, I just love how great games are looking these days. The shadows, I love the colors on this Batgirl suit. I know you can have different suits, and there's like a lot of varieties of suits in the game. So I think that's really cool. It really helps set the fans of the comics, fans of the old campy, Batman series back in the 60s, just fans of the Batman lore in general. But this grimminess, I love it. I love this aesthetic so far.
Langstrom, what on earth were you up to?
And see, this is where I'm not so sure what he's
Batman's dead
doing.
Professor had some serious skeletons in his closet.
He's definitely testing some different creatures for different effects. But I don't know the entirety of the Man-Bat kind of saga or how that plays into it. So please let us know in the comments what you think this pertains to. What is he doing? I love the music in the background. It's very detective-ish and kind of like...
Langstrom's workstation. I should take a closer look.
I love it so far.
Hello there. A hard drive. I need to get this back to Belfry. Then I can figure out your secrets, Langstrom.
I hate when characters just put
Hey,
huge
on my way
iPads in their
back,
pocket like it's
the
nothing.
Cops overlooked a ton of evidence.
But I know, it's a
Weird
video
marks
game.
on the walls,
I don't know how you'd be
and
able to get out of that.
apparently Langstrom had a secret lab. Hopefully
know.
this hard drive I found will have more answers.
Maybe in this one you could have gave her like a small backpack or something, or like a pouch that she could have found a way to fit it in, or something like that. But that's a very minute detail that is not a very big deal. But I love the traversal mechanics so far. Obviously, you're not Batman, so it's going to have to be a little different. But each character is going to have their own unique way of traveling around. Look at this. It just looks so good. That's the biggest thing.
Great.
I'm so excited to play this. That's Gotham for you. I wonder how they're going to deal with the streets and stuff. What's going to be their excuse for getting normal people off the streets? Here we go, our first combat. All right, so we got melee attacks. This is obviously being played on the PlayStation 5. So you hold for heavy. So this is like completely different than Batman Arkham series. There's no just counter system. You have tap circle to evade.
Freaks are here.
With Batman missing, gangs had become more aggressive. It was only a matter of time before the freaks showed up.
Gotham needs to see that someone still cares.
It's
I'll
always
take
weird
care of
when you
this.
have a heavy attack on the same button as the light and you have to hold it, because I'm so afraid I'm going to get hit during that amount of time. It does look like we're going to be able to have stealth, so that is good. Because I was like, if you're not going to have stealth in a Batman game, then I don't know what you're doing. Like, my goal, obviously, in my walkthrough is going to be to stealth as many characters as possible. So they do have a crouch. That's even better. That's awesome. I was afraid they would take it out.
You deserve a break. Quietly.
The average temperature something lights on fire is between 424 and 475.
We have two different types of takedowns, an ambush takedown and a silent takedown. So ambush takedown, I guess, would be the more theatrical, but I'm sure it's going to be heard. So you probably don't want to do the ambush when there's others around unless you want to get into a fight. Love the animations. Everything seems very, very smooth, cinematic.
I can probably stay out of sight here.
So you do also have a mode where you can see enemies a little bit.
Are the fumes getting to you, buddy?
Silent takedowns from above or back. That's good. As you can see, the animation takes quite a while to take them out. That's actually really good. It's going to make you really, really think about when you should take an enemy out or not. You have to make sure there's enough time in between an enemy being able to turn around. Whereas before, it was pretty quick to take out an enemy, if I'm recollecting right.
Now, grass. No one will mow you ever again.
No one will mow you ever again. And you get bonus rewards for doing that as well. So that's good. If you get bonus rewards for every encounter, I don't know if it's specific.
What are they even doing here?
I think that's a good thing. It's a good motivation tier or tactic, I guess. So tap triangle for ranged attacks, hold for heavy ranged attacks, okay? I wonder how the evade system works when it comes to them hitting you. Is there no counters anymore? At least it doesn't look like there's counters. When in the sequence, when does it initiate a
This is terrible. It could bring the whole
kind of like a
building down.
sequence of a takedown, you know? Like after they've got to a certain amount of damage, is that what it is? Or I'm not sure how it activates the sequence of taking them down like that instead of just hitting them.
Hostages. I need to hurry.
Can anyone hear me?
Ambush and silent again. I think she's going to go for ambush this time, probably. Yeah, because they heard that. So there's your range. When I guess you have something below you, that means they're aiming at you, okay? So the flow of the combat is still the same. You could still flow from one enemy to the next. I don't see a combo meter. So that means this is telling me that combos don't really mean anything. And you just need to flow. I'm okay with that. I don't mind there not being a combo meter. I just want to be able to flow from one enemy to the next. And it seems like her evades allow you to flow between one to the other. It doesn't look like you can jump over an enemy, at least from what I'm seeing. It's all sliding and jumping around, but I don't see her jumping over any of the enemies, so that's a little different. Okay, tap right for health packs. Big bosses are back.
Broken. Let's see if you'll break too.
Oh wow, that's a 50-pound. That would literally kill her in one hit. I'm sorry, it would kill her. in one hit, so she better not get hit.
You're gonna lose those pretty teeth.
Alright, so obviously he's got a shield, so you've got to do probably heavy... Yeah, heavy attacks is the only way you're going to be able to break the shield, so that makes sense. It's a little different than Batman Arkham series, so it's going to take a little time to get used to. So when you see that little red thing, that's probably an unblockable attack, which means you need to get out of the way, just like in the previous. Why did she walk away? Probably waiting for that right there, I'm sure. See, what triggers the end of the battle? There's no meter that says how much damage he currently has. So there's no way... Maybe this difficulty just doesn't show it, or... But I don't mind that either. I don't mind you having to go until he's finished. Maybe there'll be a sign. No, just he's done. That's it.
Firefighters and paramedics are on the way. Are you hurt?
I'm good. Looking forward to
Well, there you
keeping
go,
back
ladies and
the
gents.
encryption
Hopefully you
this hard drive.
enjoyed. Let me know what you thought
Be
in the
there
comments
soon.
below. We'll see you next time. Peace.